Hello, welcome back to BSLIVE. In this episode, I want to share with you this blend kind of node setup that I made using animation nodes. Basically, this is to generate some kind of emoji. So it's gonna generate emoji, something like this. It's a bit random, I know, but it's actually interesting for coding practice. I'm gonna show you what it does at the moment. So at I'm just gonna run the code. So I run it 5 times, and the result is actually this over here. So you can see this emoji gesture. There's actually like 7 emoji for each code execution, and we have 7 emoji with 5 in between this yellow emoji. So I can change the number. Let's say I can make it 10. So I have 10 emoji that's kind of random, and 2 emoji that's kind of this yellow hand color as a head and as a tail. So this can be used in a different scenario. Actually, the logic is actually the same. Imagine you have like maybe like a burger. The burger always have the top part and the bottom part, or it could be also like a character. So a character always normally have a head, have the body with hands and legs, right? And you can have multiple arms in between. So either a burger or character, or it could be a bagel or donuts, doesn't matter. But whatever in between here is, it can be this list. In this case, I'm using emoji because it's easy and visual, and you can generate interesting thing. So I can make like 100 emoji with a everything in between is kind of random. You can see from the viewer here, and if I execute the node tree, now I have this 100 is 100 emoji, and the first and the last is always this yellow hand emoji, except that in this view you can see there's a bit of glitch there. Every now and then you don't see the hand variations, but that's probably the terminal limitation. But anyway, let me explain how these nodes actually work. First of all, I'm using Emoji module for Python 3. Blender is using Python 3, so I can run this. I can run everything as a Python, but I decided to use nodes, and in this case, I'm using animation nodes, so it's really clear of what's the logic is actually doing. In general, you can actually jump into a terminal. You can run Python 3, and then you can import emoji. First of all, you install the emoji module first using pip, but I already got the module and it's ready to use. So we have this emoji module, and I can easily turn anything into emoji. So for example, emojize maybe kiss. Okay, this has to be string. There you go, that's the result. And I can easily print this out, and this can be anything. Say panda. Oh, we don't have panda. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure this should work. Print emoji. Anyway, supposedly that should work. Let me try emoji. So this is a command that's turning emoji into the code. Let's see if I pick this emoji and just paste it here. So that's the name of the code to generate the emoji. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm doing it correctly. So let's see if I want to get a panda or koala. Okay, that's koala, so I can actually use koala. So koala works. So anyway, that's the module that I'm using inside Blender for this logic. And animation nodes code is basically like this. I'm basically generating a list. This is the list of emoji. I can use anything. I can use the panda instead of this love you gesture. I can generate, for example, I'm just gonna change this very quickly. Gonna delete all this list. I'm gonna have 3 different panda, the koala. I think the other 2 was like a bear or something. Let me quickly check. So we're gonna use the demojize, and instead of this koala, panda and the bear. Panda face, bear face. That's why. Okay. So panda face and bear face. Plug this into this simple but interesting nodes, and then execute it. Now we're gonna have bunch of panda in between hand gesture, right? So that's interesting, right? Because let's say I just want to have 5 different animals, and then I just gonna execute it. Now I have, oh, I only have, okay, 3 animals with 2 hands. Okay, that's interesting. Probably because of this list, there's a glitch somewhere. Oh, min and max. Okay, min and max. I need to use list length, and this list length should be there, like that. Execute. Now we have 5 bears with 2 hands. Okay, cool. We can have 10. Execute. So 10 different bears and 2 hand gesture for the head and the tail. Right, this actually works the way it works. Okay, we have bunch of lists, and whatever inside this list of text will be converted into emoji. And this is another small little program that simply import the emoji module, and then for each item, just print it out, but just get rid of the line return. So just print out the emoji, and then add here. This is just an extra thing because I want to have like a gap. I could have it just like this, so it's clear. Execute. Now I have this XXXX, and then the gap, and then this emoji that I can just copy paste. Yeah, but the panda and everything is working now, so it's cool. So this is the text list. You can have any kind of emoji, and you can print the string and generate something like this. Let's have now 100 panda, and then execute the node 3. So we have 100 panda and the hand gesture. And if you want to make something like this for Twitter, some kind of random art, you can. For Twitter, 11 times 11 emoji will actually work. It's gonna fit the Twitter, one Twitter post. So yeah, so this is the whole thing. I really like it how we can work using nodes for the for coding. I'm really not like a coder or programmers, but these nodes allow me to understand a bit of logic, and I can actually experiment with Python. Of course, the whole thing, you don't need all these nodes. Everything can be just a single Python script that takes input data, like a bunch of lists, but then the logic and then the way we can actually use extra nodes. Let's say you want to generate some kind of picture using the emoji, you can do that as well. And then on top of that, because this is inside Blender 3D animations, this example can translate into, like, you can have like a stack of donuts, all with different variations, top and bottom, or bagel, or you can have the hot dog or this kind of creature. In the future, I will use this logic, and then we're gonna create like a random character, etc., using this method. All right. Hopefully this is useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.